Welcome to Safe Space, a place for young women where we share the real stories, we share the hard conversations, and we learn from each other. We grow, we heal, we be better, and we rise as young women. And Amor is here to bring you these conversations so that we grow. A young woman is not only supposed to grow physically in her body, that they start counting for you the age. We are also to grow spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and in so many other areas of our life. So it should be holistic growth. My name is Divya Arinda. I'm a life coach, and Amor is here to bring you these conversations. I want to thank you all who have reached out. Thank you so much for the feedback. Thank you so much for the questions, and we are always responding to the questions. And this week, I got a question from one of us who needs to know more about self-care. You know, as a young woman, we want to look good. We want to have healthy bodies. We want to be better. We want to look beautiful. So we are going to talk about the simple habits. And we have had people telling us that, you know, nutrition, those people talk about nutrition, they really make it complicated that we fear that, you know, we can't handle. So today we want to talk about the simple nutrition and self-care habits for young women. And to discuss this topic, I have amazing ladies with me here, and I will request them to introduce themselves. You're most welcome. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Winnie Manjeri Lukoe. I'm a body health coach and therapist. I major do health education talks on human body and the nutrition. I'm a speaker, I'm a corporate wellness trainer. I'll help you understand those symptoms which are disturbing you. What's the root cause of those symptoms that you're having? For instance, us ladies always get those lower abdominal pains. What is actually the cause of those pains in your body? What is actually the cause of that mental confusion you are having every now and then, you as a young girl? What's the cause of that chronic condition you're having, you as a young lady, you know? So I do majorly on that, and I also have other way of handling those things.
Wow, good to have you in the show.
Thank you so much, Sylvia. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Charity Aikoro Mulondi. I'm a wife, a mother of 3, and I am a certified nutrition and wellness coach. I'm also the founder of Zuri House of Health and Wellness, where we teach you how to eat right so that you can feel good and look good. I'm also a mentor, a speaker, and also a trainer. I'm excited to be here because many times, as Sylvia said, that people think nutrition is so complicated. However, it is not. So we are here to demystify and to break it down, to make it so simple so that we can all live healthy lives. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much. And thank you so much for coming to share with us your experiences, with your knowledge and all that you're sharing with the world. And I want us to take this slowly, step by step. Myself, I'm in class learning. So I don't want you, I want you to take me slowly by slowly so that I understand and our viewers also understand. So what is nutrition in simple terms? How can someone understand nutrition?
Okay, so I go first. Okay, so in simple terms, nutrition is how you feed your body. It's basically the food that you're taking in. I always like to give it an example of, look at a car. A car needs fuel. So what kind of fuel are you giving your body? So it depends on, we look at maybe your situation. For example, first of all, why did I even get into nutrition? It's because I recognize that as much as I wanted to lose weight, when I'd given birth to my 3 children, I didn't understand how my body was functioning. And so when I learned about nutrition and what my plate is supposed to look like, the macronutrients, okay, I'll go in a bit of sciences here. Yes, because in school they taught us about the balanced diet. We're supposed to have carbohydrates, proteins, and maybe fiber, fats and fiber, all these things. So when you understand the background of that, you'll know that nutrition is not complicated. We can all live healthy lifestyles. So it's basically how you feed your body on a day-to-day basis. That is nutrition.
Wow.
In simple terms.
Yeah. So how we feed our body. So as young women, sometimes we are juggling here. We are having family, we are working, we are have side hustles, we are studying.
Yes.
I would like us to talk about the simple habits, because as I told you, myself, I feel you people who talk about it, you complicate it, and we get worried. We feel, I mean, we want to bring it to reality. That sometimes, yes, we need to be healthy, we need to have healthy bodies, but sometimes our conditions don't allow that. I have a job, I'm working maybe 8 to 8. Then I have to come back, I have children at home, so what I do shopping, I have my snacks at home, so that in case of anything, if I'm not able to cook, I just have something to eat. So, and then now for you tell me I'm not living healthy. I mean, yes, you want me to be healthy, but my situation doesn't allow. I've met single mothers who are, struggling to take care of their children alone, and they have that burden. They are, trying to make ends meet, and you find that some can afford even maids, but sometimes maids are also not reliable. Sometimes you don't get the right one, so you have to do it all yourself. So what they do, they just make sure they buy enough snacks. The fridge is full of whatever to eat in case they are not able. They rely on that. So, and then now you say we are doing wrong. So what are some of the healthy habits, like the simple nutrition habits that we can have, that even in our busy schedules we are able to live healthy lives? Yes,
I think I'll let Winnie go first.
All right, I love that question. Yeah, actually, as you have said, simple hydration. Hydrating your body. You as a lady, when it comes to this body, there is an internal environment in which it works, its functions. Now, this body has an internal environment which is warm. Now, when it comes to drinking water, there are times where when your body at least needs some warm temperature water, warm water. So what are those times? For instance, in the morning, before you eat anything, at least try to take a glass of warm water before you start your day, before you start eating other things. So that because when you sleep, your body is in a fasting mode. Now, from fasting sincerely, how can you energize your cells? We energize our cells by at least taking something warm or taking a fruit. But just because it is in the morning and your body is going to start up the metabolism processes of the day, so you have to take something warm. So hydration is key. So even during that day, however much you're busy, you as a young lady, you as a girl, you as a young woman, at least try to hydrate yourself once, like maybe after 2 hours.
I have a question on hydration. Do I need to specifically take water? Because some of us, and those who come from where I come from, that we don't take water. We either take milk or you take porridge. There's this bushera, or we rarely take water. So is that also good? Like, do I need to take only water, or even if I take my juice, I just take juice, I take porridge, and I don't take water the whole day? It's okay. Still, it's hydration.
Yeah, it is, but these cells need water. So we need water retention. There is water diuresis, whereby you'll take something and you keep on only bringing it out, urinating all the time. But the reason why we need this water, at least for these cells to do what they're supposed to do. Yes, it's good to take a juice, it's good to take your share, but which amount of water will these cells retain in? But at least in case you take at least a cup of warm water in the morning, maybe during the day you take something like 500 mils of water, just then you add in the juices and the others, because at least a lady, we are supposed to take at least 2 liters of water in a day. But within those 2 liters, you can take your juice, but at least within those 2 liters, they are supposed to be something like water, maybe 1 liter water, 1 liter juices and other. Yeah, this better.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, just to add on to that, you've talked about habits. So, and one of the things that we struggle with, even as young women, because you're speaking to young women today, we always say we are busy. Everyone in life is busy. But as young women, because you're now growing to become, you want to become so many things in future, right? But now, if we could only take care of ourselves at this point in time, it will help you so much as you grow up. So when you talk about habits, these are our day-to-day things that we do. Yeah, I may not have time. I may say I am too busy and all these things. Now, when you're talking about habits, the simple things, just talk about water. just carry a bottle of water with you wherever you're going.
But me, sometimes I carry it, but even taking it, it's a problem. It's a problem.
Yes.
You find it's cold, I can't take water.
Yes, yes.
Just-
But the reason why we are insisting on us taking water, as she has talked about it, it helps with your body cells. The way we are able to move our bodies, it helps with lubricating actually the body. So we really need water. Some of these things are hard, and you don't have to do that 2 liters every day. When you talk about habits, we are starting from nothing to something. So we are building it. Start with just 1 liter or even half a liter and build it up. Sometimes now for me, if I should speak about my own journey, before I started the wellness journey, I didn't know what to do because I said I was busy. So I would start packing my food when I'm at home, because I know when I go to work, the foods which are available there are not necessarily healthy as I may look at
Yeah.
it. So I pack what I have at home and I go and eat it when I'm at what? At work. And it has been able to help me and sustain me. So we don't have to say we are busy. Some days it can work that way, or the other week it will not work that way. But the moment you start building small habits, just in the sense that I want to live a healthier lifestyle. And my children, as much as I'm giving them the snacks, what other healthy foods can I give them? And we're talking about healthy foods. Look at foods which are planted from the ground. Things
Okay.
like cassava, things like matoke, things like sweet potatoes. Those are healthy foods that we should begin consuming more of compared to the snacks. And before you know it, if your children have been falling sick, all of a sudden they stop falling sick. Why? Because you're now giving them real food. So I think we have been taken up with urbanization so much that we think when you're having the snacks, we are doing ourselves a favor.
Yes.
Wait for that day when you go to the doctor and he tells you you have diabetes, you have high blood pressure, you will not live the experience. So why don't we start now? Let's take it serious. We're not busy, but will you be busy in the hospital?
Yeah, of
That
course.
is the question we
Because
ask
we
ourselves.
are running away from paying the price now, and we are
Yes,
going to pay
meet it later.
Later.
So I came to learn that at a later age. But I pray that as young women, let's take up the mantle and take care of our bodies starting today. Starting today. It's just the small things we do.
Wow. We are talking about nutrition today. And to remind you, we are at Namaste Restaurant. So we are in the right place. We are talking about food in the right place. So come to Namaste Restaurant and enjoy yourself. Enjoy the food. They have nice foods. You have weddings. You have parties, birthday parties. You want to come out as a family outings. They also have a space where you can play with your children. So you have no excuse. You want such a kind of setting, it is there. If you want to have a table, a big table and a high table, still that setting is there. So whatever choice you have, they have both local and international food. So you have no excuse but just to come at Namaste. We are coming back. Don't go away. Welcome back to Safe Space. We are still continuing with the coaches. Today we are learning. Myself, I'm in class. And if you have a question to ask, by the way, you can send it on my number. I will ask on your behalf. Yes. So we are still looking at nutrition and the simple habits, because we are in this world and we don't want complicated things. Myself, I don't want to complicate my life. Life is lived once. So I want to learn the simple ways of living healthy. But then sometimes there are so many myths and misconceptions about healthy eating. What are some of them that young women have, the myths some young women have about healthy eating?
I think I'll start with one. There's one common one where we say skipping meals. I'll avoid eating because maybe I'm looking at losing weight, because I've had so many clients come to me and I'm like, they're telling me, Charity, I've gained a lot of weight and yet I'm not eating. And I'm like, as the moment you see you're gaining weight yet you're not eating, there's a mismatch there. So what do we do about it? It's not about you avoiding to eat food, but it's about what food you need that will support your body to actually lose the weight. So
Okay.
that I'm busting that myth today. You don't lose weight because of skipping meals. It is about feeding your body the right way or giving it the right foods so that you can end up losing the weight. Okay? That is, so I'm busting that myth. No more skipping meals from today.
Then another myth is all about like eating for just. Yeah, we always eat because
We are hungry.
yeah, we are hungry. But however much we are hungry, this body needs nutrients. Health eating is all about eating nutrients.
On that, we are in Kampala and we are surviving. I mean, all I have is Ichikomando and Mukene and what. So how do you encourage me now if I'm in that? Because I think that what you're talking about, Tumari, works with us who are eating to survive. We think we can't eat healthy when we are just eating to survive. So how can we, if the omuntu wa wansi, if I can say it that way, the little I have, I'm looking at surviving. You're telling me to eat carrots, you're telling me to eat avocado, and all. I mean, I'm looking at having my portion beans for a week. So how can I eat healthy with that small income?
First of all, we are ladies. We as ladies, we go through menstruation, we give birth. All those processes, we lose these important minerals like iron, calcium, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids. So at the end of it all, we need to replace them back. Now we replace them back through a balanced diet, whereby we are supposed to eat organic foods. Now after work, you're very tired as a young lady. At least you try to buy something which is organic. Instead of buying that nice chip, those nice chips you want, at least you buy yam. You get a yam and get a cup of tea. And then in the morning, you know, as ladies, we are good managers. Wake up early, prepare your breakfast, a healthy breakfast from your home. Even though you don't eat a very healthy lunch, because you're not the one who has cooked it, but at least breakfast, you eat those organic foods. Prepare some nice katogo. Yeah. Then you eat some avocado, because avocado has a lot of minerals, and yet it's not too expensive. At least 1K. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you're getting the required nutrients and enduring your day.
Okay. Wow. So as you were speaking now, I remembered part of is they say nutrition, self-care. Nutrition is part of self-care. But then, because we all want to look good, but then, I mean, I can do my makeup. I don't need, for me to have a good skin, I may not just need to, eat well for my skin. Like, how is nutrition connected to self-care?
Okay. Nutrition is too connected to self-care. First of all, as ladies,
and actually, I'm sorry to interrupt, like when you say self-care, actually, does it mean just what you see outside, or I mean even what they don't see inside? What is self-care actually, like the real meaning?
Actually, self-care, they are the practices which promote your mental, your physical, your emotional well-being, and at the end of it all, they'll enhance your quality of life.
Yes.
Oh, so it's not about the physical, it's emotional, mental,
everything, even spiritual.
Yes.
Wow.
Even spiritual. Even me getting up in the morning and you budget you plan your day. It's part of self-care. Prioritizing your tasks in a day.
Okay,
it is also part of self-care.
Wow. So what are some of the self-care practices that we can use even in our busy schedules? Me, I'm for you who is very busy. Myself, I've been busy. I've been busy with work, with children, with personal life and all that. So I'm for women who are busy. So what are some of the simple self-care habits that we can use to remain healthy amidst our busy schedules?
As a body health coach, I prioritize my body. But when I prioritize my body, I prioritize my mind, so my spirit, soul, and body. So the whole of me. So I wake up in the morning. You as a young lady, please pray. I believe in prayer 100%. Pray for your day. It is part of you. It is part of self-care. You're caring for yourself. Then you plan for your day. You plan your tasks in a day. Even though you're an employee, even though you're an employer, please, you plan. Then you prioritize in those tasks. So after that, before even I go for work, as a lady, I love eating nutrients, me as a person. So I believe in organic food. I believe in organic foods. So I love preparing my breakfast at home before I leave. Whether I eat it before I go or I carry myself with it. You know, as as ladies, they call us, Bana, you can carry things, but when I'm carrying my breakfast, to me it is okay. So when I cook my food in the morning, it is part of my self-care. So when it comes to emotional well-being, when you reach work, please work. You know, there are ladies who don't mind their business.
We go on TikTok.
Please, if it's time for work, please, because there's what they call being productive and being busy. Thank you so much for being busy, but have you been productive? Because at the end of the day, your boss, or even you as an entrepreneur, because for me, I'm into entrepreneur business, but at the end of the day, I need to know, what have I done in a day? What is the end goal of this day? What's the end goal of this task that I've planned today? So even your boss will need results. Now, if in case you go for work, please prioritize being productive, prioritize getting results, because this is also part of, when it comes still to mentor. If you're working, please, coordinate with people, work with people. Don't always work alone. I love Madame Arinda, the way she coordinates people. Yeah. If you're in the office or in project management, please relate with people well. See everyone as someone who is important to you. So at the end of it all, you prioritize your mental health, at the same time your self-care. And I think when it comes to yourself.
So just to add on to what she has said, the other simple thing we can do, let's learn to rest. Let's learn to sleep. Put the phone down. You've been on TikTok the whole day. Young ladies, put the phone down. Your body needs to rest. So that's another form of self-care. The other form of self-care is put boundaries. Not everything deserves your attention. Say no. Because at this point in time, there's a lot going on in this world, fast-paced world. Everything is happening around. Children need your attention, this and this and that. Please, you have to have a time where you say, no, I'm not able to do this. Let this wait for the next day. Okay? And the other thing, let's start uplifting our minds through reading. Read books. I cannot emphasize that enough. Read books, because the knowledge you're seeking is always in books. Journal. Learn to journal, whatever feelings you're having. For instance, we have people who are emotional eaters. Do you know what emotional eating is? It's about someone who cannot process their emotions, so they turn to food. Wow. You're eating everything.
Like when I'm annoyed or I'm angry, I just go and eat.
You go and eat. And then you're like, but Charity, I can't lose this weight. I can't lose. Yes, you're an emotional eater. Let's sit down and analyze what is going on with you. Who has annoyed you? Maybe Arinda said something I didn't like. So why are you turning to food instead of saying, okay, how do I speak to Arinda? And maybe let us resolve this issue. So there's a lot going on, but just the simple things we can begin doing will really, really be able to help us be better in life. We're not choosing to be perfect. And by the nutrition is not about being perfect. There are weeks I can be okay when I'm eating the foods I need to eat, but however, there are weeks I'll not be okay, and it is fine.
Wow.
Then another thing is, in case you're, as a body health coach, there are signs we always get, we as young ladies, and we always keep quiet. But at the end of it all, we get diseases like fibroids, cysts, but by those diseases, they start small with minor symptoms like abdominal pain, low abdominal pain. You have some itching. So please, you have to speak up. Personally, in case you're there and you're not feeling okay, you can reach through Madame Arinda. I can help out.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming. And myself, I've learned. Please, if you have a question, reach out. If you need their numbers, I'll be able to share their numbers. I need to see healthy young ladies. We don't need to just make money, which we shall not be able to enjoy. Yes, you enjoy the money when you're healthy. Someone used to tell me that the passport for us to be on this world is a healthy body.
Thank you.
If you don't have a healthy body, you can't achieve anything else on this world. So thank you so much for coming. And we shall be talking more. When we have more questions, we shall be having you back to respond to the questions.
Thank you.
And to our viewer, thank you so much for being part of the show today. And thank you so much. I believe you've learned. Myself, I've learned a lot. And I've started, at least now, I'm trying to change my mindset, because I've been listening to some people who I don't want to mention names, who have been making nutrition very complicated. But this now, these ones have simplified it. So let's go and be better, try to fight for our bodies, try to live healthy lives so that we grow holistically as young women. Till next time, bye-bye.